3D printers were used by enthusiasts as a hobby 10 years ago. They are constantly being used by manufacturing enterprises in their processes nowadays. Here's a new generation of equipment that will change the vision of three-dimensional printing. Epit 5.1 printer is equipped with a desktop that can change its position in space by leaning and turning. Epit 5.1 pushes the boundaries of possibilities and makes any printing process faster and cheaper, thanks to its innovative 5-axis control. We have performed our surveys among professional 3D printer users and found out that they have to use support in 70% of cases on average, while supporting structures take up to 50% of the material. What are advantages of a Epit 5.1 printer? Epit 5.1 improves productivity, significantly increases the strength of products and improves their quality. Material costs are reduced by 26% on average. You don't need to remove supports and clean the surface from their footprints anymore. You don't risk breaking the model during post-processing. The difference in price compared to any regular printer will pay off in less than a year. I have been manufacturing polymer products for more than 10 years. One day, I decided to use a 3D printer to create a prototype. It was amazing. I had just one day and the sample was in my hands, which turned to be much faster and cheaper than in a traditional way. I also learned the limitations of 3D printing along with its possibilities. As a designer, I was interested in finding a solution to these problems, and that's when I came up with the idea of creating a printer equipped with a rotary tilt table. This was 3 years ago, and today our project brings together a team of like-minded people, consisting of designers, programmers, electronics engineers, and machine operators. Every day we are all inspired by the prospects that open up before the 5-axis printing. We see the huge potential of this area, and we would like to let you discover it. Epit 5.1 printer is ideal for prototyping centers and R&D departments at industrial enterprises. It has high tool positioning accuracy and reliable structure. To make easier to use, we have developed our own slicer that makes it possible to prepare models for printing in 5 coordinates, and we continue to work on its development. You can configure the necessary settings in the slicer and determine the sequence of printing in 5 axes. You can also entrust this process to an automatic algorithm set up in the program. Even today, the specifications of our printer are even greater than those of the slicer, which makes the purchase even more amazing. The capabilities of your printer will more and more accomplished thanks to each new firmware version, each slicer release, regardless where you are, in Russia or in the Philippines, in Australia or Alaska. And this development is limitless. Don't get stuck in the past. Go positively towards the future. Be a leader in the development of 5-axis printing, together with Epit.